right.
Hope it works.
Hope it works.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
hello.
Hey, man, Maxie.
Hey, man, Maxie.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Hey.
Hey. Me.
Move this
Stuff to the side.
Hold on now.
Hold on now.
Get
that up.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
We give it a few minutes.
Give it a few minutes.
Let
some people trickle on in before
we
get this
set up.
I don't know how it looks.
Hope it looks good.
Hope it looks good.
Oh.
Oh.
Looks crunchy.
Looks crunchy. Does it look crunchy for you guys? Audio feedback.
So it
sounds bad
and
it looks bad.
Right.
Right.
So
it looks fine.
That's odd.
I tested it earlier and I didn't hear that. Let me see what I can do.
Maybe lower the
gain a little bit. Let's see.
Okay, well
that's not bad, but I'd rather
that not
happen at all. Let's see.
Hello?
Hello? Hmm. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. This is, I think, like my first or second time streaming. All right. It looks like I might have had a secondary input. So that might have been what was causing that. All right. So yeah, we'll give this a little bit before we start swimming. Yeah, how are you? How are you guys doing? Nice. What made you want to switch? Yeah. The flexibility of Proxmox is really nice. Damn. Stretched? I mean, that's good though. Having a lot going on, I mean. It's good to keep yourself busy even at work. Is that a project you can talk about? Hey, Mike. How you doing? I've set up Immich before, but it's been months since I've last set it up, so um, I'll definitely, I wouldn't say have trouble, but have to remember some things. Let me. That's a lot. Oh, I'm just doing it again to show you guys how to do it, but I have set it up already. I'll show you how I have it set up and then we'll go through the full process. Migrating the whole email system is crazy. What's the timeline on that? Thank you, Jinx. I appreciate it. But you're the goat too. Come on now. Hero Lefty. Yeah. How do you get the integration working? Um. Shoot. Yeah, so I'll explain what happened. I was actually gonna do the full RStack integration minus the um like the torrenting Usenet portion of it, but I actually got a warning on YouTube today, so yeah, if I get hit again with that, then I will get struck down. And I didn't even mention anything about like torrenting or the that stuff in the video, but they still took me down anyways. So kind of sucks, but on it for a few months. Okay. Well, hopefully you're not on call for that. Yeah, there is. That's why I was really confused on why it got taken down because you can just go on YouTube right now and there's like hour-long tutorials on how to do it. So there must have been something in there, and I actually did appeal uh, the warning, but within 5 minutes it got rejected. So I must have shown something in there that they didn't like. So I just got to be careful. Why were they cheap? Facebook Marketplace. That's how I got most of this hardware. You just have to. I just got really lucky with it for a lot of it. eBay is good too, but is a lot. It's a lot of resellers on there, so you have to get lucky too. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people asking what to do with the whole new email system. Like 35. Oh wow. What did you get on that Optiplex? That's a really good deal for the 3050, even if it is a little older. That's pretty good. I mean, $35, like, regardless. I see just the Think Center with no RAM or SSD in there for that price, even a little more sometimes. So the fact they actually got some stuff in there is pretty good. To let you guys know, I will be starting this in 5 minutes. So that way we're not waiting all day too. Yeah, no, but depends on what you use it for. I mean, that's more than enough. Like, what are you waiting for? Oh, just some more people to trickle in, see if anyone else wants to wait. But I'm gonna give it just the 5 more minutes. But this will be up as a VOD too, so later on people will be able to see this. Oh wow, are they vanilla Minecraft servers? Because I know anything with mods can get a little finicky. God, I wish I could play music. Yeah, there's with mod packs, they will chew through your RAM like candy. I can't remember something Bedrock, basic Llama models. Yeah, be able to hold it in memory. Like, what was the name of the pack that I had? Bedrock something. Nope, that won't help. So, oh, Beyond. Nope, that's not it. I can't remember. Something like that. And it chews through like 12 gigs of RAM. It's actually a lot, so. That one. Yes. Thank you, Ark. That one. Yeah, AMP is really good for server hosting. Crafty's fine. The nice thing about AMP is the simplicity with just setting things up on more than just Minecraft, so that's the main difference. Yeah, that's what I noticed in the EU, and yeah, basically everywhere outside of the US. It's super difficult to find any parts for a decent price. How do I host a Rust server? Well, you can use AMP. Just depends on the hardware, or you can use Steam CMD. You can just use that. Yeah, Steam CMD Rust server. Okay. Oh. AliExpress. Yes, AliExpress is also a great place to find parts too. That's where. Oh no, that's something else. But there's a lot of just Chinese parts and just PC components that you can't get in the US that you have to order off of AliExpress. And they're really nice, like the fanless mini PCs, the topped-in ones. Those are really nice, but you just can't get those here. So you can use this Steam CMD. It's free, and that's what I'm using to run my Pal World server right now. Actually, I have it in a Ubuntu VM. So, pretty easy to do. Setup is. Did I ever use Pterodactyl? I did not. I used AMP, which is the fork of, no, I take that back. Pelican. Pelican is a fork of amp. No, what am I? Pelican is a fork of pterodactyl. I never used pterodactyl. AliExpress is there. Yeah, a lot of Chinese servers. Just got decommissioned Xeons. Have you ever used Debian? I have, as the command line has so many stability issues. To be honest, when it comes to, I haven't used too many Linux distros, to be entirely honest with you. The last one I really tried was Pop, which was butt. I had to copy and paste in a Proxmox. Okay, that, I will make a video on how to do that. I'll show you really quickly, and then, what time is it? And then we will get started. So, there's actually this little thing you can enable in here. It was a pain for me too, trust me. So console, there's this thing right here, right? This clipboard you can enable. And so you can paste whatever you want in the clipboard, and then you can paste in the terminal. And the way you do that is you go to Options. Where is it? Options. Shoot, it's in here somewhere. No. It has to do with spice. Okay, what am I waiting for? Okay. That's being goofy. And yeah, I do have to update everything. Let's see, hardware. Okay, here's where it is. You go to your virtual machine, hardware, display. You want to change the graphics cards from the default to Spice. And then the clipboard VNC. And then you can restart the VM, and then that's where you'll get that clipboard. So. Yeah, that took me forever to get done, so. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. You're welcome, Maddie. Yeah, it should be fine as long as you get the everything from a reliable source. Everything is fine. So yeah, keep that in mind for the future when it comes to copying and pasting, because I spent like an hour on that. It sucked. Okay. What time is it? Okay, we'll get started with that. It's good. So I'll show off what I have set up at the moment when it comes to Immich. This is it. I haven't have that set up. So you can see here everything's backed up, and you can set limits. For example, here it's one thing you can do. You trash, and then you can do machine. Do I use Tailscale? No. For Tailscale, I do use Tailscale, and you only have to install it. Yeah, appreciate it, Jinx. But you don't have to install it on each individual node. You install it on one. You see here, I have it on Tailscale, and then I can access everything in the network. Okay. Let's see, and then you can see, look up by people's faces. I have my cats here, things like that. So you have machine learning, and it does have OCR that you can enable. It's not mandatory. And don't worry about that buy Immich thing. It's more of an optional thing, but otherwise it's completely free. Okay. So let's get started. So obviously when I hit download, and then you do have a couple options here. You can do it on TrueNAS. I'm going to have it in Docker just because it's the most flexible. you can run it on Portainer too. So we have that, and then I don't know. Do you guys want to see the easy way to do this or the harder way to do this? Because you can just kind of look up, what is it? Docker compose. What is it? I forget what it is. Immich hub. Here, and if you ever want to do anything when it comes to Docker, this is a nice place to be able to just copy and paste stuff for Immich. This is not here. Whoops. Am I crazy? I could have sworn it was this site. There's also the Proxmox helper scripts too, if helper scripts. I'll show you guys through here too, just so you have that if you want an easier time. So you can just kind of run that bash command too. Just makes it easy. Just so you have some options in mind. But we'll go from the start. Alright. So I'll be setting it up on my third node here because I have it on my second node right now. Okay, oh, it's not letting me right click. Super weird. Okay. I'll call this Docker. Password, you can put whatever you want. I'm just going to name it test. For the container, actually. Does it say? Oh, they even have their own install script. I didn't even know that. Let's see. So you see here, recommended Linux, Debian Ubuntu, and then minimum 6 gigs, and then 8. That's mostly for the machine learning. And let's see, because that install script is new. See, I'm telling you guys, it's been a little while since I did Immich. Let's see. Alright, so we'll do... I have both. Do Debian, so why not? Oh. Have that. Debian, choose that. 8 gigs. We'll allocate... I don't even know how much I have left on here. We'll do 40 gigs, just for demonstration. Was it 2 CPU cores? Recommended 4. We'll do 4. Okay, then we'll do the 8 gigs. 8 is up by 1024. I don't want any swap. Goodbye. And then for the IP, we'll just leave it on DHCP. You can set it up obviously as your static IP. There, and that's definitely the preferred method to do it. And then leave everything else, DNS, use my Pi-hole, and then we'll have that start. There we go. Okay, and then you guys can also ask whatever questions you want along the way too, so. Alright, let's see. Docker install. Oops, Debian. Installation methods. Oh, that's Docker desktop. Hold on. wrong spot. I'm messing up. Compose. Yeah. Alright, well in the meantime I get my bearings straight. I'm just gonna update this. Okay. It's sudo. There's one other thing I need to update. I'm blanking out here really bad. Hold on. Is it called Docker Desktop? Latest version of Docker Compose. No, we're just gonna... What's the harm in just randomly installing things, right? What is the harm? You can always just restart. You can always do it again. I'll put this to the side here. It's a lot of red. Okay. Let's head over to profile SSH. That is not where I wanted to go, is it? This is... Hmm. Yeah, it's... I must just be dumb. Um... Now, where was I? Uh-oh. How did I do this before? Can't be... Oh my god. I don't need that. Hmm. Should I just nuke this whole thing and restart? Because I'm not doing something right, and I don't know what's not clicking in my head. Yeah, it's... No, it's SKI. No. So, was I... Man, I thought I knew my stuff. Okay. Could have sworn it was just Docker desktop. Or Docker, compose. Install, click start. And a VM. You have 2 cores, 4 cores. I mean, I guess I could just run in a virtual machine then. Just like 1, 2. I could just use the one I have now. Why don't I do that? Okay. Go here to the requirements. Start over. Docker engine. That's what we need. I guess if I could read. One, two. Okay. There we go. Go here, and so this is that copy thing I was talking about. You paste that in here, and then you can paste it right there. I wonder if that'll blow up everything in the Power World server. Hold on. Hold on. maybe I'll just take a second. Hold on. There we go. Go. I swear I know what I'm doing, guys. Oh man. That doesn't look great. So, how's the weather? Whoa, what happened? I wasn't getting any of your guys' new comments. I just realized that. It just all came in all at once. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just been stuck this whole time. Okay, yeah, happens. Swap. Yes, can AMP host Power World? Yes, it can. Getting hot next week. Yeah. Yeah, it's That's crazy. Ubuntu desktop. We'll install it. Yeah, just leave that. That's crazy. The fact that just it wasn't working. Oh, yes. No. Big. There we go. Don't require that. Okay. Yeah. And then short. Okay, in the meantime, this thing starts doing its thing. This is that spice thing I was talking about. You go to hardware, display. This is what you want to change. Graphics. Spice. Clipboard. VNC. Hit OK. And then you will have to restart that VM. So we'll give that a second. Oh, I just realized I gave the entire VM 8 gigs of RAM. I should probably give it more. We'll give it 10 ought to be enough. I can't do math. No ballooning. Let's see here. I'd love to know why it didn't show up. That's crazy. I'll just wait for that to install. Oh my gosh. What RAM should I have to run multiple VMs in pros? You mean like generation or type? Like DDR4, 3, L, 5? Is that what you mean? It also depends what you want to do with those VMs. Amount. Okay. With it just depends. To start off, bare minimum, I'd say 16 to give yourself a few VMs and like a bit of headroom. But again, it just depends what you want to run. Like I started with 16 and it was fine, but you will be kind of bottlenecked after a period of time. Ooh, that thing is turning on. It's getting loud. Good lord. It's gonna be tight on 8. Well, for Immich, the requirements are 6. So if you have it, you can do it. You should be able to do it. But you could potentially run into some issues with the machine learning. If you have other services, you have other services on the 8, or is that the 8 you can allocate towards like Immich and what it needs? Because if you have other services, then it'll be pretty tight. Excuse me. I don't want to. Okay. The whole machine is 8. Okay, yeah. If you have a bunch of services, then yeah, it'll definitely have a hard time. I don't even know if that's including. Okay, yeah, so it says here that Immich requires at least 6 with machine learning features. But if you have it without, then you can use 4. Right here in the RAM requirements. Whew. Oh, I need it. Damn, this thing's taking its sweet time setting up. Good lord. Here, I'll be right back. Okay, this thing is still going. Yeah, that's a 3D printer. Yeah. Tiny Linux distro? Why is this thing taking so long? Hold on. Did I not? Let's see. Like, yeah, you just like. Oh, okay. I didn't read the A. That would be pretty cool to try. You could, but it depends on how. Like, depends what you're using now and what you're working with. Really? Yeah, because I know there's something dog, something that those are like for ancient systems. Let's see. Absolute. Well, here's some of these. 64 megabytes. 256. 182. 8 megabytes of RAM. There has to be some kind of limitation, I figure, if you have a Linux distro that small. Ooh, it's ready. Restart. We'll do that, and then we have to restart the VM2, and the thing's cranked up. I mean, what are your resources looking like now when it comes to RAM and CPU? Because unless you're like working with like a really small amount of RAM, then it won't, it may not affect it as much. Oh yeah, I forgot. Get rid of that. Where's that? CD drive. Let's get rid of. There we go. Oh. Nano Linux. Let's see. There's so many of these. I mean, let's see, where is this? Okay, there's Ubuntu. That's up. Okay, that's not there. So, yeah, like I said, once you have that, you can just reboot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have anything at all? Or do you just have the VPS? Okay. Yeah, and then here it is, the what I was mentioning before, the little clipboard. So now that's there. So let's do this. Okay, Docker engine. Okay. Oh. No, no, I don't wanna. Yes, dark. I don't wanna. Okay. So here, terminal. If I go to, what is it? Yeah. So here, clipboard paste. Then you can right click in. That the password I said? Okay. Okay. It's done. Get rid of you. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you can, I don't know where you are, but if actually, yeah, I mean, you can start with that though. I don't know what you may need for it, but or what country you live in. But I mean, there's definitely lots of options when it comes to like finding hardware to at least get it up and running. That way, you don't have to spend a bunch of money on something new. Apt-get directory. Let's see here. Which one does it say to install? Okay. The blue engine. Where's this thing? Shrink that sucker down. Close you. Okay, that's too small to see. Sure. All right. Where am I? There it is. Okay. And then add the repository here. Can be upgraded. What? Unable to. Or you root. Yes, that is me. Okay, if I can learn how to spell, it'd be pretty good too. Oh. I love waiting 9 years to install something. But on the bright side, though, in the future, there's the install script. Huh. I wonder how easy this would be. Just for giggles. What does this container have? I have this random container. Resources. 24 gigs of RAM. I don't know what could possibly be in this container. This is the one. No. Beats me. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now we can install that. Paste. I really want to know to see how fast that thing is to install. Just using the script instead of all this. Docker compose. Okay. And then, what is it? Install. Alright. Oh, no. Shit. Paste. Alright, it's up. Alright, let's see that it's good. What? Oh. Alright. So that's good. Alright, we're gonna follow this thing step by step just to make it easy for you. So we have that. Alright, so we're gonna make that. Paste. So I did that. We're in that. Now we're gonna get that compose file. Okay. Oh man. Alright, so that's done too. Now we're gonna get that nice little env. Let's see. Let's go to that. Image versions, upload, and then you have like all of these so far. I hope the stream is still good. I hope it is. So yeah. Just that. So we have, the location of where everything's going to be stored, the database location, you have the time zone that you can put in if you want, image version to use, and then the password if you want to put one, and then username and then database name. Oh yeah. That's definitely good enough to get started. Yeah, that's enough. Alright. That. Let's see what's... So let's see what's in here. Okay, so it's just where's the env file? Get rid of that because we don't need that anymore. Nope, it's all supported variables. Probably the upload. Mhm. Let's just services image server env file, just .env. Mhm. 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 Am I insane? Where's the CV file? That's the Postgres. That's the default. Does this even need to be changed? Default. Unable to get image. Trying to connect to the Docker API. I want to know if that env is filled out or not. Like, is there like everything? env, there it is. Okay, that's why. Cat dot, what's in there? So it is filled out. Upload location dash library. Okay. Well, then I guess in this step, if you really wanted to change what was in there, you could do the nano.env, and then you can just kind of change that where you want it, the upload location, the database location. You can force a certain version of Immich if you want, and then set the password of the database. So there's that, and username, database name. You don't have to change these like it says there, but there we go. Curious about if that's already filled in. Because why is that directory? Customized. I don't know if you have to change those or not. Let's see. I don't know what that dot library is with Postgres. I have to make those myself? Get rid of that. Do you download these two files from your browser? Yeah, no. I guess that's the one thing I'm confused about is like, where are the docs? I can't remember what I did. Because it's all filled out here. What is? Cool. Trillium notes. Look that up real quick. Nice. Huh. Guess the name Trillium Notes. That oughta Give me a hint. Upload location to your preferred. Okay, let's just. What's everything in here? Compose, Unity, Immich app. Let's go up one. What? Guess I could put in the pictures, I guess. There's nothing in here. Okay. Make dir. What does it name it? Library. Okay. Nano. The .env. Hold on, where's the? Where is all of this being stored? That's my question. Let's try just doing it here. See if that'll break anything. Okay, so there it is. Do library and what was the other one? Postgres? Yep. Okay, let's see. While trying to connect. Wow. I love sudo commands. Okay. Looks like it should be up now. Compose up D. I don't even know what the IP of this thing is. What? Let's see. What port is this on? Okay, so 2283. What options? I know network. Oh no, you're good. I mean, they'll what's it called? I'll have a VOD up for this. But another thing to keep in, are you installing it right onto your PC and then kind of putting it back onto your server, or are you just putting it right onto your server? Okay, good. Damn, what's the IP command for Linux again? What is that? Is it IP? It's just IP. IP header show, okay. Yeah, there's just so many between Mac, Windows, and Linux that I just forget sometimes. IP-A. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Isn't that for... I forget if that's for Mac. Okay. Alright, which one are you? Why there's so many? The only one that's up is this one. It's a 127. Okay. Should be... Hey, Jelly Josh. What's going on? Go. So now, what was the port again? 22 something something? Let's find out. Port 2283. There we go. 2283. There we go. So there it is. We're up. And then from here, I mean, it's just kind of easy to get started. You can put in your own email address. So we'll just put that big. Actually, we'll just do your email. Let's use a temp email generator. Any day. There we go. Put that password. No. Okay. Big. And sign in. And then from here, you'll be able to put in the email you have in there. So just use that. Login link is up there. And then here you go. So you're there. You can choose your themes. I'm pretty sure this is Material UI, like Google's. Forget the word, but yeah. You can choose between light and dark. For language, privacy, whether you want maps. Guess we'll check to see if the versions through the cloud. And then you can have some user privacy stuff in the storage template. It's a lot of stuff that you can just kind of leave as is, and then it recommends to have a backup too of that stuff. And it's actually pretty easy to have backups on Immich as well. There and then here. And you can download the mobile app, which I already have set up on my main, but I can get I'm going to sign out here. Go and then 27156 2283. And so when you sign in, I mean, you couldn't see it, but you just put in the IP and port of the server, and it's not compatible. I got to update the app. Whoops. But yeah, you can really treat it like your own Google Cloud kind of thing. You just kind of use it like any other app. And then once you're in there, actually, let me see. Can I? See what comes up. Go. All right. Have that at least. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Can I like make it nice and big? Okay, there we go. So you would just log in, and we'll just put the email here. Whatever that was. Go back. That is not interesting. Okay, so it doesn't copy that over. The more you know. Let me fill this in real quick. AUX.com. Okay, and test. There you go. And so now you can just kind of choose just everything on your phone, what you want in terms of upload quality and things like that. Next, you can see what you recently added. Has the OCR. And then, yeah, you could just have it set straight to that instead of that. And then, yeah, there goes everything that I have there that shows it's not backed up. I mean, that's basically it for it. It's not difficult. When it comes to that, it shows how much space you have on there. And per user, if you you can have like a set limit per user. So let's say you have your family, right? You allocate maybe like 256 gigs, whatever, of storage per user. You can do that, so that way they don't just kind of chew up on everything. And then you do that in edit. You can set up, it's in gigabytes, so let's just do 2048, right? That's bigger than this size. Okay. Just do 200. That's in gigs. I can't read. Okay. We'll do two gigs. 5 gigs. 4 gigs. Okay. There you go. And so now, let's reset myself, and there you go. I have allocated a whopping 4 gigs of storage to my phone, to my server. And then you can also copy over entire albums and stuff, so let's do that. I have these 3 videos. We'll upload them to there, and they're nothing crazy when it comes to the actual thing here, but you can see they backed up pretty quickly. It's just I have a bunch of assets there, and then there's that. So that's, then you can have it enable backup automatically, depending on if there's new pictures and stuff like that. Just like Google Drive, it'll just auto back everything up. You can see their little cloud notification. I'm kind of curious though, how much your someone getting welcome back. How much getting? That's kind of I mean, you could just set up services, containers. Show you real quick. You can set up something like Tailscale, dashboard like Homar, like I've got here. Right now my glances is broken. Yeah. There's just a lot you can do when it comes to Proxmox, so it's just kind of whatever you want. But my recommendation, you can start with Immich VPN, Tailscale, Pi-hole for ads, for DNS, and then dashboard. Keep it nice and simple to start things off. That way you know where to go, or where you can think about going, because there's just too much to do. I thought I turned that off. There we go. But yeah, and then you can set up. There's like quite a bit you can do with that. Like I said, the OCR that you can enable. I don't know if there's anything else here. Yeah, thumbnails, metadata library. You can do it by location too. Shows you like what the server has overall in here. And then, yeah, you can create users, you can send them invites and stuff like that to your Immich server. That's something you can do too on here. I don't know if you guys have any questions so far in regards to that. I mean, you can see here, it shows up. It was really quick, the transfers too. And I'm on Wi-Fi, obviously, but nice little B-roll of the M73 that I have here. But hey, you're kind of like just, it's pretty easy for that, but I don't know if there's any other questions regarding Immich, because that was the hard way to go about it. And obviously I struggled pretty bad because it's been a little bit. Is Immich still work remotely? I don't believe so, not without a mesh VPN to have a way to connect to it. Really cool to understand. Yeah, actually, it's a good one. Let me see, is there a way to, is it API keys? Download. There is, hold on. Server offline. What are you talking about? Wake up. There we go. There is, there was a way to do it. I can't remember. Autoplay videos, blah, 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 blah. You might be able to, let's look this up. Immich backups. Backup and restore. Can Immich take any quality? Yes. It could do 1080 or 4K. It can do whatever you give it. Backup and restore. It's Backblaze, not Immich. So I think what you can do with this is you can just kind of have the backup go into that file, and then you can maybe just have like a timed SMB kind of thing and just send it off to another computer and your NAS or something like that, outside of just backing it up on your own device. I want to see. I mean, you can Chromecast it too. I mean, that's not a crazy feature, but hardware transcoding, mobile app. No. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know everything, so you can. You risk of the photo becoming corrupted. Maybe through transfer is probably the highest chance something would get corrupted. But even then, if it's just on your phone, you can just do it again. Just transfer it over. Otherwise, that would just be a hardware issue. Kind of want to see how easy it is with that the install script. Docker compose. I really want to know. Let's see. Let's create a new VM. Test. Create a VM. Test 2. Let's see. Next. ISO image Ubuntu. Next. Leave everything as is. Disk. We'll give it just 32 gigs. We'll do 4 cores again. 10 gigs of RAM is fine, I guess. 10. 240. Let's see. No ballooning. I mean, because if this is just like a one-line thing, you've done for. Oh, did I? Okay. Well, thankfully it didn't crank on. Damn. Thanks for that catch. Holy moly. Alright. Now we can start this sucker up. Oh, I forgot to do the spice. Will you appear in Avengers Doomsday? Hey. Maybe. Yeah, I'm Victor. It isn't Robert Downey Jr. behind the mask, it's actually me. Little known fact. Yeah, here. I really want to see it though. Seeing Captain Homelab over here. Yeah, I'll just throw a couple P340s at the I'll just use like ram sticks, just poof, well as shurikens. Nah, but seeing Doom catch Stormbreaker like that, it's over. Oh man. Then there's the Spider-Man. What is it? Brand New Day next week. That's gonna be pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then there's the Odyssey movie. That's out too, right? Did you get the Spider? I haven't seen anything on Spider-Man. If there was a leak, Spider-Man is next week on the 31st. I'm pretty sure. Let's keep it pushing. Yeah. Take whatever you want from me. Take whatever you want. Just one. No. There we go. But yeah, I just really hoped he wasn't gonna do that. They weren't gonna do that human spider thing. It would have been interesting to see. Maybe it was just like a one-time thing. But for that to be the power, nah. I'm good, personally speaking. Oh, is it installed? Damn, I didn't even mean to install it. Alright, we're gonna be here a little while. Wait for Ubuntu to install. I didn't mean to. What's the worst advice you've heard in home labbing? Honestly, there hasn't been much. A lot of people seem to kind of fact check themselves before posting anything. Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe something like. I'm trying to dig. Like, there's really nothing. I'm gonna think about that for a little while. Because otherwise, I got no idea. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess real quick, because of the whole 3D printer thing you guys were talking about. There's this little thing. You saw that. You guys saw this, right? The little plate right here that's kind of embedded. It's embossed into that. I made another one that's pretty cool with the infill. I don't have my screwdriver next to me. 1 second. I hope it doesn't pick this up. 1 second. I'm actually going to take these IEMs off once. Hold on now. Let's see. Plug this sucker in. advice I've heard in home living. Oh, there's no way. Okay, fun. How are using VM for image only? You can use an LXC container for that. Just because in the docs, it just recommends you shouldn't. So I'm just following what the docs say. For that, let's see. No, it's not that one. Where is it? Immich runs well in a virtualized environment when running in a full virtual machine. The use of a Docker and LXC is not recommended, but may be possible for advanced users. So, not saying that you can't do it. I'm just doing it just because it's the easiest way. And then for the ending in Cyberpunk, which one did I get? I got the one where V ends up in space. I think that was the good ending, right? Where he, like, made a bunch of money and stuff. And then here's that other build plate. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like kind of big vibes, but you can kind of nah, get that. Yeah, I'll show another version of it in LXC next time as a new. I don't think so. I don't think the new. When is that? Actually, I don't know when the new season comes out. Oh shoot, when is that? It's still going. Season 2 Cyberpunk. Fall 26. Everyone's gonna die in this show. No one is going to survive here. Oh, I remember reading the descriptions. Literally everyone is gonna fall apart in this show. Just don't jinx it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Coming out tomorrow, though. I can't remember what arc I got last. What was it? I think it for Bleach. I need to watch like the newer ones, but the last thing I watched that I can remember is like I didn't watch the vampire arc, but it was right after that. I know I heard something about like skipping it because it was like, but. Oh yeah, Edge Runners got me on that. I also heard it was like really buggy at first, so I didn't really care to do that to play it while it was all that buggy. Not that it was bad, but the Bound arc is the Bound. Hold on, which one's that one? Oh, Bound arc. Which? Oh, that is the vampire one. Okay. Yeah, I just heard it was just like, what is it, like a year and a half of filler? I feel so bad for anyone that really watched through that whole thing. Oh my goodness. Imagine watching through that whole thing and not realizing it's all filler. I played as the male V. So we got Pan Am. Dig for that thing. Get it in a minute. Yeah, we had to get Pan Am. I'm sorry. Ah, shoot, I forgot. This thing is still going. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, it works. I forget the name of the other woman that was in there. Oh, she's up. Okay. I can't remember off the top of my head. The only one I know is the one and only Pan Am. I hope you guys can't hear that. Judy. Yeah, Judy. Judy was good, but, you know, she just wasn't into that. There we go. Cool. Well, MacBook, I was like... that must have been a heck of an experience. But I mean, hey, look where you are now. Alright, let's see. How... oh, okay. Damn, it didn't even install the full thing. Okay, let's give it a quick restart, and then... also, I noticed with this real quick. Why is it at max? Interesting. Is it just holding the whole OS on there? I don't know. But it feels kind of laggy without spice, right? So let's reboot this sucker. Let's see. And then for the build that I played in Cyberpunk, it was just I think it was just shotguns and the swords. Did I not restart it? Am I crazy? Oh, it's still rebooting. Yeah, it really is. Okay. Well, I'll show this. I'm going to show you the easier way to install Immich. Well, supposedly easy. So don't follow me just yet, but you know, just kind of keep it in mind. Swords are awesome. Yeah, swords are really nice there, especially with the Sand Devistan. Oof, better how? I don't think. You know what's funny? I forget the name of the blonde lady who was like at the beginning after like that meetup. Yeah, lore aura wise, I mean, I would say Arasaka. I forget what Militech did, to be honest, but I mean, Arasaka just kind of sticks in your brain. Because I remember I can't remember like the Militech lady who did it fail? She was like a part of the Militech thing. I completely ignored her in the game. I never realized it until like I was like all the way through, and then I saw a video, and then I'm just like, what happened? Like, who is that? Meredith Scout or something? Yeah, quick Google search might help. Meredith Scout Cyberpunk. Let's see. Meredith Stout. Damn, you almost got that. Optional romance? Oh, that's what that was? Okay. It's just taking it sweet. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. Whoopsie. Okay. There we go. Let me disconnect that, let's see, drive. Ooh, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that's Cyberpunk. What a game. I had the DLC too, but I never actually finished it. I got like right to the end, and for some reason I did not finish it. I don't know why. She give you a plastic sword if you... What? She... What are we talking about? Damn. Your main... Shoot. What's wrong with it? Yeah, what do you mean, Mr. Gagag? Are we interlinked right now? What am I just thinking crazy? What's going on here? What are we talking about? In the meantime, we get our facts straight. Is it a... Yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah. Yeah. I was dying to beat it. Oof. Hold on, actually, I can just Meredith's that gift. Hold on, I can let me just look at it on my second monitor. I don't want you, Best Buy, please. Okay. The gift. It's a drive. How much space you have in your main PC or laptop? Here, let me look. Give me a second. Right now, I have 9800X3D, 9070 XT, and 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. And I got all this before everything kind of went kablooey. Oh. Oh, man. Pretty good. Yeah, I got 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM for $180. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have loaded this sucker up. Like, it was... What do I have? Clev DDR5 64 gig. 2 by 32 gigabyte kit. Let's see. How much is this sucker worth? This is the kit I have. $872. That's how much this thing is now. I got it for $180. That's borderline insane. Wow, like... I'm so glad I got my stuff when I did. Filament, do you have your 3D printer? I have a lot. Right now, I have PLA for the pink and white. And then I have PET G here. I have metallic red and black. And then because the Creator 5 has multiple nozzles, they added a feature in one of their versions called color mixing that, you know, allows you to just I forget the name that it would, like, what it's actually supposed to be, but it creates the illusion of a new color, mixing two colors layer by layer. So I have the other colors put away, but, you know, like a printer, right? You know, CMYW in this case for cyan magenta, cyan magenta, yellow, white. And so with that, you can create a large number of colors when it comes to, like, more cylindrical, like, not like objects that don't curve at the top. I don't have the Pokeball for an example, but that's why I have that. Aw, dang. All right, buddy. Oh, wait, actually, okay, wait, hold on. 2 seconds, real quick. That's on me. 1 second. Don't leave just yet. We're gonna, let me do this real quick for you. So this is the script, right? Let's see how easy it is. So we just set this up. Right here. Clipboard. Boom. I'm gonna paste the sucker in. That's what it's gonna be. There we go. Curl not found. Damn it. Okay, apt. 2 seconds. Install curl. What? Sudo apt install curl. Yes. Test. Come on. There we go. Okay. Paste you in. Let's see. Come on. Error code, please provide. Failed to find Docker Compose. What happened? Follow the So you need Docker. Is that what I'm understanding? Is you need... I guess... Okay. There's always something, man. Okay, so you do need Docker loaded up. I thought this was going to, like, do the whole shebang. But you need Docker loaded up, and then you can run that script, and then it just kind of does everything on its own. It runs everything. That's what I'm thinking. It's up to you if you want to stay or not for that. I mean, I can set it up now that like I like, you know, jog the memory. Let's see, Docker engine. It's up to you. You can do anything. Yeah. So, okay, we got that Docker engine, Debian, Ubuntu. That's what we're in. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Let's get rid of these tabs. Boom, boom. Okay, real quick. Let's see. Boom. Remove. Okay. Let's see. Now, let's add you. Boom. All right. Come on, give me the fresh mozzarella. Okay. Sudo apt upgrade. Yes. Do it. Come on. Come on. My main man, Matty G. Come on. All right, come on, come on. Any day now. Any day now. Oh, come on. Yeah, if you gotta go, then... Oh. The cat's names? Ooh. I got 8 of them. 2 of them are outside cats. I thought there was one behind me. Okay. Shoot, what step am I on now? Sudo T. That one. Cats. Yeah, it really is, but I'm a cat guy. I like cats. Cats are my thing. Okay. Last thing. This should be it. Yes. Nice. Yeah, 2 of them are strays that we kind of halfway rescued. They like to stay outside, so got that. Okay, last one. Status Docker. Let's check this thing out. What? Did I get that right? Here we go. Paste. It's up. Okay. Now let's run that command one more time. Let's run that curl command. Boom. Let's see. Error installing Immich. What happened? Permission denied. Okay. You know, maybe give me the curl command with sudo next time. There we go. Or not. Okay. Permission denied. Well, cannot search. What happened? Well, Maddie, it's up to you if you want to stay. I'm not gonna make you stay. I'll keep cranking this thing, but I don't know what's the problem now. Download in the env file from the main repository. You have to download those. Are you kidding me? Okay, I truly thought this was like a 1-step, 2-step kind of thing, but no, you kind of have to do like everything. Like, you don't really... It's never as easy as you think it is. It never is. Get that. Docker Compose. That's done. That's done. Oh, okay. See you, Vicky. Have a good night. Where was I? Install script. Okay, sudo. Let's see if this thing works. It's supposed to. Let's see if it works. Exit code 13. Permission denied. Okay, well, I guess it's an experimental install script for a reason. Don't, yeah, just don't do that. Just use Docker Compose. There's no benefit to that. Let's, we're gonna put him down. Well, I mean, it's the DNS's fault. Trust you? Probably. I wouldn't, but it's a permission thing. It's not like, it's a network. No, you're right. It's DNS. It's DNS. Let me just try another wiki. Yeah, no. All right. My bad, Maddie. Yeah, if it's anything, just go the normal Docker Compose route. That. My bad. All right. Good night, Maddie. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, it was set up. We did it. I don't know if you guys have any questions regarding this, or if you, or if there's something else you want me to show off. Have you ever tried out MB? I have not. I'm pretty sure you have to pay for that, right? MB. Is it? I might be wrong. Nope, I'm wrong. Okay, it's free. Huh. Why have I not tried it? Oh, I guess because you do have free or paid options. What do you get? Offline meet. Bruh. This is why. It stinks. Wow, you need to pay for cover art? That's crazy. Is it like... Huh. Yeah, no, I would not do that. That's probably why. That's the thing, is just Jellyfin can do all this, and you can just throw in a couple plugins and you're good. Yeah, I knew something was paid for. That's why I didn't go with it. Nah. Just go with Jellyfin. There's literally no reason. Otherwise. What is this? Did I get that? Okay, good. Did I? What is that? Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was something else. Any other questions regarding any of this? Any home labbing goodness? Did you hear about some of the Jellyfin founders leaving? Yes, I did hear something about that. I didn't... Jellyfin founders. Okay. The entire leadership? All three? Due to maintainer... Yeah. Oof. I mean, it makes sense. Maintaining this project for the future. I mean, I guess so. I mean, what part of Jellyfin though? I mean, it's a really robust piece of hardware. It's a robust service. I don't know what they could do to possibly like if we go to their GitHub, Jellyfin. Let's go to their GitHub page. Let's see what any open there's pull requests. Let's see. Rid of the chapter, so it'll be something that would be nice to have in the R stack. I have not. Let me see. Skipped. So it looks like it's just a lot of optimization stuff. Let's see. Chapter. What is that? Ebooks and audiobooks. I have not heard of that. I mean, if that's something you're into, then yeah, I don't see why not. Let's see. Let's look up self. What is it? .st. Let's see. Apps. Let's look that up. Okay, there's like a million things. Let's see. Radar, LiDAR, Bazaar, Seer, Redar. I mean, what was it? Chapdar, you said? I mean, there's... Oh, okay, so it's... Wait. Okay, so that's just a fork of a newer fork. Okay, then, yeah, I guess Chapdar ought to do that. I did not know Homar was part of the R stack, technically. Dispatch R. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces of the R stack that I'm not familiar with. Let's see. Yeah, there's Shelf Mark, which is like Radar. Actually, let's look that up. Shelf Mark. Reading or requesting books. Okay, so the Shelf Mark versus Chapdar. Let's see if there's any funny Reddit threads. Let's see. Shelf Mark, Shelf Mark. Shelf Radar. Oh, Ripper. Oh, that's that, yeah. Chapdar. Buggy 6 months ago. That's one person. Shelf Mark. It's like just a bunch of people. I mean, I couldn't give my 2 cents on it. Seems good though. By the way, you could always. That's what's nice about Radar Film. Yeah, apparently it's deprecated now from what I read for like the 2 seconds that I was on that. Radar has been retired. Okay, so yeah, it's been retired. Dang. Well, what's nice about having like a portion of the R stack set up is that once you have your stuff, you can always just kind of switch from service to service. Like if you were from in Plex, for example, you could migrate to Jellyfin most of the time by just pointing it to the same file, and then same thing can apply to everything else. So you could always just kind of flip flop around with that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't even know, like, I probably want maintain R. I'm probably gonna have that at some point, just because I have quite a bit of shows. It can be. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, still good. Just because there's so many people, especially nowadays, that are doing all this, you just have to kind of be careful with what you are requesting. I want to see. I mean, non-filler episodes. That's interesting. Sophie, Prometheus, no, Scrapar. Holy what a. What's this? Trying to think. Utah. What he's telling you. People just like. Where did you see that? Utah. Oh, didn't even look like. People just want to download YouTube videos. Maybe they're going on a plane, or they just want to just kind of hang on to it. Let's see. Syncs downloads YouTube channels and playlists. Oh. Damn. Lectures could be, yeah. And people just don't want to pay for premium, too. That's... I mean, there's also no ads. Probably. So that's interesting. People just like archiving stuff. Toy Jellyfin. Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You could just play that. I mean, having no ads is nice. And then actually, I saw something recently that you can play ROMs on Jellyfin. I didn't know that, so I'm gonna make something, talk about that soon. Weird. Hardware transcoding, almost anything. There's no. It depends how many users you're gonna have. If you're gonna have a few, uh, yeah, it depends on how many users you're gonna have, the quality, and whether you have direct play enabled or not. Because if you have direct play, then you don't really need a GPU. If you're gonna do some kind of transcoding, if it's like a few users, you can use QuickSync. Just use QuickSync, but it just depends. What's the point of running Plex and Jellyfin together? Redundancy, I'd say. If like one gets messed up, for some reason you can't wind it back, you can always use the other. But personally, I would just stick with Jellyfin. Just you can have two instances for whatever reason. Say 1080 people, no direct play for funsies. In QuickSync, QuickSync is enough. Like I do 4K on mine. I mean, it's just one person, right? And sometimes like the TV's playing simultaneously. If it's direct play, you said no direct play. Shoot, it should be fine. But yeah, like I was saying, in my case though, I barely use CPU usage. Even before I was using the direct Jellyfin client, it was maybe taking up a few percentage points worth of CPU usage in the VM. So it's probably like 1-2% with QuickSync. So it really isn't that bad. I mean, you could always start with just spending the least amount, like just using the CPU, trying it with that, and if you ever get bottlenecked, you can jump to a CPU. Who's actually using Whisper? I don't know. Whisper, let's see, W. Whisper, I've never heard of that. Oh. There's some freaky people. There's some freaky folks out there, you know? They like their stuff. Leave it there. What is the using it to? Maybe me. Yeah, probably you. Yeah. I'm watching you. Usenet, it is a centralized. How do I explain it? It is like a centralized server of just like, but like the data, rather than it being just kind of like in one spot, it's like scattered everywhere. The pit. Oh my god. I'm trying to think what other. Why did my phone go buzz buzz? What the? Is LiDAR? Yes. I use that. One thing that sucks is you can't get into single songs. It has to be whole albums. Which kind of stinks if you just like want to pick and choose. You just gotta just take the whole enchilada. But I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you guys. There's like anything in here. I mean, I don't. It's all kind of normal. I'm gonna burn this cursed VM. Hold on. Whoops. Forgot I have a numpad now. Been using CPU and been running transcoding. So if you want to run unless I use direct play. What CPU does it have? And then are you streaming 4K? Do an R stack maybe over video. I can at some point. The problem is, I might know what the problem was because I said earlier that my initial stream was going to be on setting up the R stack with everything minus the Usenet and torrents. But I got a warning here on YouTube for it, and I just gotta have to be careful right now because otherwise I can just get smitten down. So I just gotta chill out for a second. So why do you use Pi-hole over AdGuard? I have them both. One is primary, one is secondary. Not 4K until Core 6500T. I think the 6th gen is like where. I wonder why. Not 4K, 1080p, and your stuff's taking a dump. I like seeing a VM. The virtual machine, I'm pretty sure shares kernel. The kernel with the host. Container does not. It's like one of the main differences. And container's more lightweight than a virtual machine, too, because of it. Who's calling me? Oh, a spam number. Let's look that up. 65, 6500T. Quick sync performance. Decoding well suitable for base. However, it took 10-bit HD9 and VP9 codecs. Maybe 500T. Yeah, I heard after the 7th gen, it's been kind of those CPUs are good. But I don't really know why yours might be. How are you running Jellyfin? HQC would make playback crash and not play. How are you hosting Jellyfin? Is it through did you pass the GPU through? Because that's something I haven't done, but I need to do because otherwise it would buffer really badly. Like every 10 seconds, I would need like a 5-second buffer until I enabled quick. It could be your client too, because I had client issues before I swapped to the desktop version and direct play was enabled. So it could be that. Maybe you didn't pass the GPU through properly if you are running it in a virtual machine or a container. Or your client might be goofy. That was AI. It's going well. I haven't ran it in a little bit just because I haven't had the need to. But it worked well when I did have it enabled. Which would be cool. Just having that. It wasn't. I want to set something up with it, maybe with Hermes at some point. Damn! Oh my god. Let's get that. My lordy lord. But I want to print some stuff with that. I was thinking about printing out a helmet. There's so much stuff you can 3D print on this thing, or just in general. We have multicolor. What do you have protecting your home lab? What do you mean? Like power? From attacks and power? Oh, you mean like cyber attacks? I mean, right now, open sense with the firewall, I have Q feeds as a CTA, and then power. I'm doing a big no-no. I don't have like a UPS. I need to buy one for it. I just need to find a proper place to put my home lab because it is. I don't like that spot for it. It's because my cats, they like to waddle around the desk. So. Ooh. Does not. Yes. It sometimes does. Like. You just have to treat it as white noise. It gets warm. That's the one thing. It's the warmth over the noise. Like, it's bad. At some point, I'm probably going to decommission the hard drives that are here in this. But right now, it's fine. I'm sticking my hand through it. It's not that hot. Yeah. Cornetto. Yeah. Oh. Homar? Yeah, this is it. I haven't updated in a while. My glance is broken. Hopefully this let me I hope this doesn't like screw me over, but we'll find out. Yeah, I just have my social media stuff here at the top, the R stack. Yeah, and then this stuff. Runs Final Browser TV just when it needs a transcript. Play at 1080p, but the bitrate is very high. Damn. Maybe. To be honest, I wouldn't know how that works. If it's the media, then that's the problem. I doubt it though. I'm trying to. Yeah, unless you. So that's for the client side is solved. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure with that. If that's the case, then it could just be your source. It's a direct plane, it works fine. I mean, it depends on the resolution of the TV plus the media. Oh my gosh. Lord. Okay. I guess on that note, it's probably that's a good time to end it off. Any future content plans? Just need to transcode it myself with things. I don't think you could just trans. Yeah, I mean, I guess with Handbrake you could ahead of time, but that's still weird that it does that. Honestly, right at the moment, just still putting things together. Just whatever I find out in the day to day, I make a video about. Unless it's something hardware related, then I don't really plan too far out. Yeah. I guess on that note, though, I will be signing off for the night. So yeah, I will do that. And then, yeah, if anything, see me in the, ask anything in the Discord. I don't know if you guys are in that. And yeah, I'll make another stream. I appreciate it. My first one, I'll get better at it. So I will. As always, you can reach me on the Discord. Thank you. I'll be still very. Yeah. You're gonna. It's a process. Where's the Discord again? I'll put. Give me 1 second. Let me grab that link. I'll just. What? Interesting. Okay. Let me. That's not it. I'll put that in here. So that's it. So, I mean, I'll answer any questions you guys have, and then there's also a bunch of people in there too who can help out. A lot of great folks. So we'll try to help each other out. So if I can't, if I don't respond to someone in time, then there's a lot of people there who can do that too. But yeah, as always, thank you. And yeah, if anything, just try to reach me there. Might take me some time to respond sometimes just because I work. But yeah, in that case, I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, everyone. Get that here. How do I do that? Bye-bye. Boop.